Welcome. Let's talk EndGame, which that sounded a lot more epic on paper. So, oh well. Let's get into the video. Welcome to the Swankles channel. This is the channel that's going to make you say after you end the video, wow, that was a satisfactory video. That's the goal of the Swankles channel. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, I just want to say, wow, I'm proud of you guys. Last video that I uploaded on this channel was called Call of Duty, Why You Should Not Buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and that video got over 54 views last I checked. Now, with that said, I don't know how lazy I'm going to be with the production of this video. I don't know how long it's going to take to actually get motivated to edit and upload, but 54 views. That is some hot coffee. This is time to keep up momentum. I mean, do me a solid. I can't make money on this if people don't subscribe and like my videos. So watch the whole damn thing to the end, or I won't make money. I mean, just do it. You literally don't have to watch the videos. You could just play them in the background, so that way you don't have to suffer through my content and I also make money. We could do it that way. Anyways, this video is going to be, of course, talking about the Avengers EndGame. And I have titled this video, The Avengers EndGame Multivitamin. Now, the multivitamin is the whole concept I've got behind this video today, which I'll explain in a minute. Actually, I'll just explain it right now, who cares? So in a Swankles video, a multivitamin is when I don't have enough time or I don't feel like making enough videos on a certain topic like I want to. So for example, I don't feel like making 5 different videos about Avengers EndGame. I just feel like making one. So I'm going to be cramming essentially a ton of videos into a single video. So in this video, I'll be discussing concepts like how I got into the theater when the whole thing was sold out. Did I sneak in there? Maybe. We'll find out. This was an event of a lifetime as well. It was a big deal. We're going to talk about that, just what a big deal this movie was. So there's also some speculation that Tom Holland will be the next Iron Man, and we're gonna talk about that. I mean, obviously, we're gonna talk about all these topics. We're gonna talk about the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I thought it would be really stupid and funny. We're gonna pretend like we're super high fashion people here. We're gonna review the clothing choices. Oh God, this is gonna go horrible. And then I'm going to be reviewing the movie as a whole. And I'm going to be using the standard scale of unicorns to leprechauns. So right now, I want you to, it's down here. I need you to hit the subscribe button and do it. You better do it, or I'll be a very sad panda, which is a South Park reference. Roll the intro cinematics. So, snuck into the theater, just not exactly. Actually, it was not anything like that. I just want to set the stage. Let's set the stage, shall we? I was super excited for this movie to come out. This is, in my personal opinion, and if you look at the numbers for this movie, this is the biggest movie of the decade. There's 22 film build up to this. So I was also too lazy to figure out how to purchase tickets online. That's nothing that I have ever done, and I didn't want to learn how to do it. So I just kept waiting and waiting and waiting until it was the night that the movie came out. And I was at work, and I'll tell you something, I was like, I have to see this movie. That's what I was like. So I went to the 30 minutes before this movie actually started playing. I went to the box office in front of the theater, and I asked them, hey, do you guys have any seats available for the, I don't even remember what time the showing was. I just asked them, do you have any seats available? I'll tell you something, not a single seat was available, except the theater has this deal where they've got a vacant, empty spot, and that's for wheelchairs. Next to the vacant, empty spot is just a normal seat so that people that have wheelchairs can go see the movie. So I kind of negotiated with the guy, and I kind of wore him down. It was 30 minutes before the showing, so I got the friend wheelchair seat. But the only caveat, and actually this is their policy. You can do this too. You just have to be willing to get kicked out by that kid from South Park if they wanted your seat. But it wasn't good. I mean, it didn't happen. I got to see the movie the whole way through. Here's the thing. Next video. This movie was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It really was. This was a big deal, guys. So I saw this, as I just said, the first night, and I was profoundly excited. As was everybody. This is all obvious. This is all recovering stuff. Do I have some fresh freaking content here? So one thing that this movie accomplished was it just kicked the Titanic's ass. And here's another thing. It kicked the Force Awakens ass, just not exactly. So it kicked some ass, but here's the thing. It beat the opening night's numbers for Star Wars The Force Awakens. It has not beaten the domestic numbers for Star Wars The Force Awakens. I think it beat the global numbers, I'm pretty sure. So those are just, you know, we're throwing some numbers at you. Because I know numbers make a very entertaining video. Quality content here on the Swinkles channel. This movie is also a big deal because Thanos ended the MCU as we know it. It's no longer going to be known as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, whatever. I swear I can speak English, guys. It's going to be known as the Marvel Cosmic Universe. This is apparently going to be launched with the Eternals movie coming out, I think in 2021. Don't stab me if I'm wrong. The one big unfortunate thing about what happened in Avengers, I mean, there were a lot of unfortunate things. I was very sad that they took Tony Stark away from us. That one thing that they should have done is they should have killed Captain Marvel, and they didn't. What's going on, Kevin Fagioli? So I just want to say, I've seen the promotional material. I just know in my little heart of hearts, Thor could kick Captain Marvel's ass. I know it. I don't care what Kevin Fagioli says. And that was a very short video segment. It's smart that I did the multivitamin because I'm a genius, right? I'm totally a genius. So now it's time for Tommy's video. By Tommy, I mean Tom Holland, of course. So in the next movie, Spider-Man: Far From Home, Pete is up to his old shenanigans. He is in Europe this time. So Nick Fury is all like, "Hey, I want to talk with you, Pete." But Pete Parker is all like, "No, I'm going to ghost you now." And Nick Fury is just like, "No, I'm going to find you." So Nick Fury finds Peter Parker. That is what happens. That's what's setting the stage for this movie. But in the trailer, they keep saying that Peter Parker is being pressured to step up and be the next Iron Man. That's the vibe I get. So potentially I don't even think this has happened in the comics, but Peter Parker could grow up. I've thought about this too. When that actor gets old enough, he's not going to be young enough to play Spider-Man anymore, so he can't be Spider-Man forever. So maybe eventually this just sets the stage for him inheriting the position of Iron Man, and then they could introduce Miles Morales into the scene. I don't know why I'm playing with these glasses. Miles Morales is going to fit into the SJW Marvel pretty well, because Marvel would love to have him be in the movies. So this is an exciting future because that just seems cool. Like when we can still have Peter Parker around when he grows up, and Miles Morales is actually a pretty entertaining character in the things he's come out with. He's been in the Spider-Man video game by Insomniac, which he was well liked in, and he also is the main character into the Spider-Verse, which was also critically acclaimed. So it's gonna be a cool little transition there. Next, so this is the review portion of the movie. So I'm gonna put on my critic glasses. Never mind, I can't see in these. No glasses. There was really too much Captain Marvel in this movie, which is my big complaint. She wasted 15 minutes of my 3-hour movie. I will say, Fat Thor was awesome. I know some people are upset about Fat Thor. Fat Thor! Damn it, I know English. But Fat Thor gets 3 stars. And I will say, I'm really excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It might not be Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It could be, I've seen some theories that the next Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be called Thor's as Guardians of the Galaxy. Or something like that. Anyways, Thor was really good. So Thanos was just awesome as per usual. He's my boy. I will say, buddy, you should have given me your sword and your will. Thanos. Alright, so using the standard scale of unicorns to leprechauns, I award Avengers EndGame 1 tigerfish and 1/2 king cobra. Congrats, Thanos. I still want that sword. Next part of the video. Fashion review! I'm going to use my Thanos snap, which I realize is a really bad gimmick in the video, bear with me, to turn myself into a fashion professional. So here we go. I automatically know fashion really well, which, why I'm wearing this? I don't know what's going on with this. Automatic fashion professional. I still can't see you though. Alright, so we're looking at Captain Marvel right now. That's a stupid white star. Don't like the red gauntlets, really. That was a horrible choice. I don't know who thought of the red gauntlets. So as your fashion professional, I review Captain Marvel's costume is bad. Alright, Captain America. You know what? No. I'm not doing this. Put my hair back.